And the Vikings today just concluded a 13-10 loss at Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City. A game that was extremely winnable. I'm not going to be quite as irate as I was last week, but because it wasn't quite as sloppy. I mean, nothing can be sloppier than last week with a combined 12 turnovers between the two teams. But it wasn't a pretty game. It really wasn't. The defense played outstanding, except really the pass defense kind of let us down once again late in the game, just like last week. So what does that tell you? Adrian Peterson is showing me that he is the future of this franchise 100 times over. I mean, he's the first running back in Arrowhead Stadium, you know, visiting running back, to accumulate over 100 rushing yards. So in 23 games. It's been a long time since a visiting running back has done that in Arrowhead Stadium. So Adrian Peterson is on the way to greatness. He had 102 rushing yards and a touchdown along with 48 receiving yards. Phenomenal game. I'm very happy he's on this team. But Kelly Holcomb, of course, was the starter instead of Tavares Jackson. Definitely not the train wreck that Tavares Jackson was last week, but at the same time, man, he's a backup. You know, and he looks like a backup. He just, especially late in the game, he was borderline worthless. He was immobile. His passes were just not on the money. The receivers, nothing great either. Robert Ferguson sucks. He really does. I can't really watch him anymore. Sidney Rice has a great future, but they're not really giving him the ball much. So I don't know what to say about that. I'm guessing the coaches don't really have much faith in our quarterbacks to throw the ball over 15 yards, and I don't know. It's boring. It's not getting us anywhere. The Williams wall was just phenomenal today. So otherwise, I'm not going to kill anybody, you know, over this game like I was last week. I was just crushing both teams, but we lost to a pretty lame team today. You know, obviously the Kansas City Chiefs would have been saying the same thing if they beat us, because we're pretty much similar teams when you look at it. I'm going to have a new bid now. It's Kitna's countdown to 40. And let's see how many touchdowns John Kitna was 50, I mean, able to accumulate today. John Kitna had 2 touchdowns, so that puts him at a whopping 6 for the season. So only 44 to go for John Kitna. So Detroit fans, you know, get all hyped up, baby. You're on your way to 50. You also lost today, by the way, 56 to 21. The game isn't even over yet. So, you know, I'm glad to see your team is going to win the division this year. Good luck. All right. Thank you.